In the 6th century BC, Babylon stood as the cultural and political crown jewel of the vast Persian Empire. King Darius managed this massive realm through a structured bureaucracy of governors. The king appointed 3 top administrators to oversee the empire. The most capable of these was Daniel, a man whose extraordinary spirit and integrity earned him the king's absolute trust. Daniel's promotion sparked a bitter rivalry among the satraps, who viewed the elderly Hebrew as a political threat. A shadow of envy falls as the jealous satraps huddle in torchlit corridors, plotting to turn Daniel's brilliant integrity into his ultimate downfall. They approached King Darius with a shimmering golden scroll to influence and trick the king into signing a law that demands worship for the crown alone. The next morning, blast of royal trumpets, heralds announced the decree, while Daniel stands in the distance, his flowing white hair a beacon of calm amidst the rising tension. Without a moment's hesitation, as usual, Daniel climbed to his upper room and kneeled toward Jerusalem, facing the glow of the setting sun. From the darkness of a nearby alley, the conspirators watched with devious grins, their eyes fixed on the man of faith who has walked straight into their legal trap. The next morning, Darius's face paled in shock as the villains revealed Daniel's defiance, forcing the king to realize his own seal has condemned his dearest friend. Throughout a long, desperate afternoon, the king paces frantically among his scrolls, as he hunts for a legal loophole that doesn't exist. As the moon rises over the Red Rock Canyons, armored palace guards arrive to take the peaceful Daniel into custody. At the mouth of the jagged limestone pit, the 2 friends shared a final, whispered goodbye, their silhouettes framing the dark entrance as the king prayed for a divine rescue. With a heavy, echoing thud, the massive stone slab rolled into place, sealing the Daniel into a world of shadows and hungry, prowling predators. The king goes through a sleepless night of fasting in his silent palace. Unfazed, Daniel sat serenely among the glowing golden eyes of the beasts. Suddenly, the darkness was shattered by a brilliant light, and an angel of God appeared, gently calming the lions until they rested like kittens at Daniel's feet. Daniel remained untouched by the lions. At the first crack of dawn, King Darius raced through the palace gardens. As he reached the sealed mouth of the den, the stone was then cast aside to reveal a miracle, as Daniel stood in a glorious ray of morning light, completely untouched. A tearful, toothy grin breaks across Darius's face as he pulls his friend to safety, immediately ordering the arrest of the men who orchestrated the cruel deception. Justice was swift as the conspirators were led away, and the king stood tall on his high balcony to announce a new decree that honored the living God of Israel. Daniel's is wise man who stood before kings because he first knelt before his creator. Subscribe and follow for more uplifting insights.